Everybody has condemned. As a minister, you are not supposed to be like this. But Esther, Wike was appointed by a principal. Have you seen that principal utter a word or say something?
Since this incident happened?
Yes.
Is the president supposed to put mouth in everything?
Hold on. This is your minister embarrassing you. In fact,
Very said Kuba, it can be looked in two different fronts.
That's what
the minister could be defending.
I'm coming. Wike, the way he reacted to that military officer,
naval
officer, it was a direct affront to Tinubu, who is the commander-in-chief. That naval officer is answerable to his oga and then to Tinubu as the commander-in-chief, not to Wike. That is a fact. Even Wike knows. It's just that Wike wanted to bulldoze his way, as always. But this guy stood up to him. That is the truth. Then, that the government have not said anything against Wike. Esther, it is strategic.
Strategic in what sense?
Yes.
Do you expect the government to speak against Wike that is working for the APC?
That is what I'm telling you now, because from what the condemnation you have received, you expected the government to say, look, because of what the people are saying. I remember when something like that happened in Labour Party.
No, the government and supporters of the party have been blaming the naval officer and the military.
That is what I'm telling you. Because of what Wike is doing for APC.
Is it Wike doing it for APC or doing it for the country that he's serving?
Which country? When he told you that his allegiance is to Tinubu.
Yeah.
So the president will not say anything wrong in that, as long as Wike is good at rough fight. So he will leave him there. In fact, he will even commit another one before the weekend. That's whom he is, knowing fully well that Tinubu is supporting him. Esther, are you not worried with what happened in Rivers State and how the president was supporting Wike? Are you not worried? So that will tell you that the man is there for a strategic reason, and that is why he's acting like a loose cannon. In a normal claim, Wike ought to resign, but the president will not talk to him, or even, he will pretend he never heard what was going on, or that's the truth, because there is a greater mission that Wike is going to perform concerning 2027. But Esther, some people who claim to be holier than the Pope will say, because of this embarrassment, please, you can leave my government. I don't want any embarrassment. When the house he bought in US broke out, did you hear anything from the government? No. When the land he shared in Abuja broke out, did you hear anything from the government? No. But I know some candidate, presidential candidate in this country, who will not tolerate it because of what the people will say. You say you are Mr. Clean, and somebody beside you is stealing money, he's grabbing land, and you didn't say anything. It's the two of us. Is that not what plays out here? So Wike is acting because he has a supporter. That's just the truth. Ordinarily, when it comes to land matter, you don't take laws into your hand. It is the court that will decide who owns the land, not you. That is why when it comes to landlord and tenant issues, the police are not expected to come in. It always ends up in court. Yes. Ordinarily, you serve your tenant quit notice, he will be there. He will not even bother. He didn't even bother that, look, this man will call police tomorrow and they will throw me out. He will be there because you know that the matter will go to court and it will not end in 1 month or 2 months. If you did not even answer the court, Esther, they will give you substituted service. I'm not joking. Who will have that patience? You see, the tenancy law is in favor of the tenants in Lagos State. They act with so much arrogance and impunity. That's why some landlords who don't have money for court or who don't have time for court, they will resort to self-help.
First, what are you saying now?
What I'm saying now is that there are things you don't need to dabble into as a leader. allow your people to handle it.
He said that why he came in there was that the naval officers were harassing his people.
Go to court. Esther, he came there as what? As a policeman or what? Esther, just look at that statement.
As an enforcer of the law.
I'm beginning to think that you are from Wike family. Enforcer of which law? You can see, he hasn't indicted himself by that statement. Which law are you enforcing? Who gave you the authority? You are not supposed to. All you need to report to the authority that look at what is going on. You go to court.
But don't you think as a minister in his capacity, he can revoke whatever license he wants to revoke on any land if he considers that the land is obstructing the orientation or organization of the blueprint of the FCT? And if he feels that that said land did not follow due process?
If the government revoke your land as a citizen, you go to court and challenge it if you are not satisfied. Yes. The government have the right to revoke, but you, the citizen, if you sleep on your right, it remains.
But Wike is representing the government.
But in this case, he's not revoking any land. You want to use force to go into that land. He didn't revoke any land. He didn't. He was just trying to muzzle his way against, rule of law. Now, what Wike did is an affront to the president, but he kept quiet. Esther, a Tinubu that would have reacted with the different, send police, send army, send but up till now he has not said. Rather, what I heard that they set up a probe or something like that.
There was a situation with Magodo, one of the estates in Magodo, Lagos, and that video resurfaced after this altercation we had with the naval officer on how the governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Governor Sanwo-Olu, actually had an interaction with the police officer.
Yes.
A couple of persons felt it was classy, it was beautiful, it was decent. He did not lose his standing as a governor of the state in that authority. He asked questions which he ought to have asked. In fact, the police officer was responding in respect, even if he says no, he could not leave. But he was, you could see the humility and the submission, and while the governor was speaking with him. So is it about orientation?
Yeah, of course.
Is it about no, there's some kind of etiquette
that
public office holders ought to learn.
Expected,
so there's a huge difference. That's the governor of the state, and FCT minister too is like the governor of the FCT sort of. So what happened? Is it that these guys don't go through leadership training, don't go through etiquette and mannerisms of the office they occupy?
In the case of Wike, he started with Agboro in Motor Park. That was where he started in River State.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nothing can change those kind of people. He started with Agboro in Motor Park, where he was writing ticket. Those people that write ticket, they eat with the force.
Oh,
so when you started your political career from a Motor Park, Esther, what do you expect?
Barrister Darlington, please, what evidence do you have to substantiate what
is that not where he started? He was the chairman of a Motor Park or something before chairman of Obiakpo local government. Is that hidden? It's a fact now. So when you grow up from there, it's like making a minister now. Esther, we are finished. You just recruit all these boys to be his aides. And those ones, when you speak too more grammar, they will break bottle.
Good.
Are you not the one that appointed him? So what were you expecting? What were you expecting? So those people are there for a purpose. Esther, Tinubu know what he's doing. He deliberately appointed him to do this kind of attack, whatever. He knows what he's doing. Can't you see it yourself? So when you appoint such a person, you know what to expect. So when you start acting, you just pretend as if you are not even around, because you appointed him and he's doing what you asked him to do. That's the truth. All this one that ordinarily, like I told you, the normal process would have been for him to go to court and challenge the ownership of that land. Is that not true? Let the court decide, but he doesn't want to do that. It will be a waste of time for a Wike who want to bulldoze his way in.
Do you think he's going to be the downfall of Tinubu's administration?
No. Okay. Downfall, okay. If he did not bring downfall in River State, which one will It does not talk. When everybody have run into APC, who else will challenge APC? Esther. No,
so you don't believe anybody can challenge them?
Nothing. Who?
So if that's the case, then there's no need for them to invest too much in convincing anyone ahead of 2027.
Is that not where we are going? Because those people who ran there, those people who supported this thing, I pray that we run into a one-party state. I'll be here to welcome them. Esther, seriously, that's me. You know, when some of us say things, they don't take it serious until it happens. All the people that are running into APC, they say it's master strategy, this and that. He's doing it now, fine. We'll celebrate and clap for him, yes. But how about the repercussion, the implication? What happened to it? Or is there any infamy that brings good result at the end? No, it doesn't end well. Anything that started with infractions will end up with infractions, Esther. That is it. This thing that APC is doing, everybody running into APC, they say they are paying them money, they are inducing them and all that. No problem. But when you leave office, and the person there now refuse to give shishi, because all of us don't have the same character, what happen? Or will you be controlling Nigeria when you retire? Esther, will you be controlling Nigeria like you are controlling Lagos when you retire or when you leave office? You know it's not going to be possible now. Maybe by that time you now realize that you are building castle in the air. Yes. If APC is not solid on ground with good leadership, with good due process, giving people the opportunity to contribute to the party, when you leave there, that party will collapse, Esther. It's as simple as that.
You don't think someone is already being groomed?
Like who?
We may not know who the person is.
Whoever they are grooming, Nigeria will not tolerate that person. Even APC people will not tolerate that person.
How are you sure?
Because listen very well, the leadership of APC have enough financial watchers now. When they leave, that financial watchers may not be there, and they may not have access to it. What do you think now will happen? No, tell me what will happen. Is it not money they are using to control all these people? It's money now. So when that money is no longer flowing, who will listen to you?
But there are some core loyalists of Tinubu who will do anything for him.
When he leave office, they will live with him. Nobody will tolerate those things. Even the people of Lagos State, they are not even comfortable as it is. They are waiting for him to retire from office, or
Are you sure?
So that they will have a breathing space. Do you think this will continue forever? Esther, be sincere to yourself. Do you think it will continue? It will not. It will collapse.